Greetings, world. Fingers crossed. If I have done my tech right, I should be streaming everywhere. It's my birthday bash. I'm a little bit later than I had planned. Not to worry though, here I am, live and real and in person, IRL, except virtual. And I'm pushing the envelope today because I have never done this before in all the years that I have been streaming pre-Facebook Live. I have been streaming, I don't know how many years. Well, Facebook Live started in 2015. Google Hangouts. Remember the day when we had Google Hangouts streaming into Facebook Live? And even before then, there was other ways to stream. Of course, we had live stream and what were all those? Justin TV. And do you remember all those? Before it was Twitch. Anywho, I am delighted to celebrate my birthday with you. And thanks for tuning in here. If I've done this right and the tech is working, I am streaming on my Facebook business page, my Facebook profile, my Social Scoop Facebook group, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Don't you love it? That's so fun. Well, you know, it's probably better to do something like this with a few friends. Yep, no, I see it on my profile. Hello, greetings. Oh, how exciting. Yeah, I love trying new tech. So hands up, how many of you here that do streams do actually multi-streams, what's sometimes called a simulcast or whatever else you want to call it, multi-stream, where you're live streaming in multiple locations. With the technology today, it's absolutely amazing that we can do that. I'm going to just pop this into the group. Those of you that might be tuning in a group, to have your name and profile picture on the screen when you ask a question. There you go. As you know, you have to connect it. So this is really fun. Oh, how cool. Thank you for tuning in. I was so excited because I'm going to be doing some fun things. So a couple things right out the gate. What we're going to do is what I call Facebook hot seats or Instagram. I'm happy to pull your Instagram up. I can, if you've seen me stream before, I can put my phone on the screen and I will pull up your Instagram, or we can look on desktop, but sometimes it's better to look on the mobile device. And then certainly with your Facebook pages, you can just go ahead and pop the name of your Facebook page if you would like me to do a hot seat for you. I'll just pull it up. I'll give you a little bit of feedback, some, I hesitate to call it critique because it's kind of like an audit, a first glance audit, to just say, oh, okay, this is working well. And hey, maybe you might want to do something a little different here to improve your results. Okay, so in addition, thank you so much. I appreciate all your comments. Oh, you're the best. Yay. You know, like most all of us in the world today, it's a very different world than it was 18 months ago. And normally on today, August 12th, my birthday, I would be having something involving socializing with a relatively large group of people. Well, you know, large in terms of getting together with a bunch of friends, going out, hanging at the beach, having a fun dinner somewhere, or what I often do is host a party at my house. And that's just not happening this year. So here I am. I thought I would celebrate with you all. I did a quick preview on Instagram because we have to, oh, that's cool. I just pulled up Instagram and all these balloons just came up. That's fun. It's interesting how Periscope is saying goodbye. No, that's interesting, but I do see it over there on Twitter. But when you go to connect it, anybody here use Restreamio? When you connect your Twitter account, it does it through Periscope. But then when you go to Periscope, it says, oh, Periscope's going away. So, hey, my fellow smart social media savvy folks, let me know if you know about that. And then I just thought I would do LinkedIn. I think I'm streaming on LinkedIn. Yes, I am. Look at that. Hello, LinkedIn people, if you're tuning in here. It's kind of cool how it puts up like that. Look at that. I'll show you. Anybody here done LinkedIn Live before? This is LinkedIn. Kind of cool, huh? It's kind of like, does Facebook do that too? No, they don't put it up. Like, I know they put it right there. And that's on classic Facebook. New Facebook, NPE, new pages, I think they actually do. They put your stream right up here. It's kind of cool how they do it. By the way, last night I was looking at the Watch platform, and it was quite amazing at how the platform, the interface has changed, where it really does look like this kind of full-on TV station, and it gets actually a little bit confusing. I thought it was a bit confusing. Okay, it's gone back to normal now. Now I see it back to normal, but anyway, interesting. All right, so what we're going to do, please do. Thank you, Roy. I see some feedback in there. So if you would like to jump into the Facebook or Instagram business hot seat, just let me know your the name of the page or the account on Twitter. Excuse me, my brain's all fogged up. It's been a long day already. I totally planned to come live with you all like 2.5 hours ago, but you know what? I decided it's no big deal. I said I had a rough idea of when I would go live. Now then, what I'm going to do, and I think, can I just pop this into the Restream comments, and it goes here, because I want to give you details of the contest. Okay, so I'm going to pop that right here. I didn't put it in the overall description. Perfect. Oh, now that's funny. Does it come through as me? Does it tell you it's me? It says it's Restreamio. I'm going to do this, though. Well, how can I do that? How can I show that to you? I know. I think I'll put it, well, I think I can put it, because here's the deal. I'll try to speak and type at the same time. Oh, there it is. It is. Perfect. Yep. You should be able to see it. Now, can I pin this? How come I can't pin that comment? Can I pin it? It's funny how, yeah, thanks, Tim. I see it now. Yeah. So Tim, are you a Restreamio user? Alice, hiya. Alice Fuller, she says she's a Restream user. It's the first time I've ever used it. Here you are. I can put you up there. Beautiful. So wait a minute. I had to broadcast. I should be able to click that. Yeah, there she is. She goes up there. So now what I am curious about, Alice, if I look on LinkedIn, of course it should be the same exact experience wherever anybody is viewing this. Also YouTube, I need to check that. And there's probably a lag time. I do like that Facebook has automated captions. I don't know that LinkedIn has. Does anybody know that? And if they don't, why not? Yep, perfect. I'm going to just share that for a quick second. There is a lag time, and I know it's under my profile picture if we clicked into that, but there's Alice's, and it shows the wee F that we know that that's her comment is from Facebook. Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, Tim, you're a StreamYard user. Oh, StreamYard. But wait a minute. Does StreamYard also do simulcasting, multi-channels? I'm positive they do, right? So if you're using StreamYard, then you don't need to use Restream. Am I right? Or Meringue? Molly! Oh, cool. Hello, sweetie pie. Thank you, Andrew. Awesome. Good. We've got some folks playing already. Oh, Tim, thanks for letting me know. So LinkedIn has live captions. Thank you. LinkedIn, we love that. So here is, I'm going to pull this up because I have a Facebook Portal Plus. If you buy it from Facebook directly, it's $279, and I think you can get it on Amazon for a little bit cheaper. They do have a white one or a black one. I have the black. It's the black one. And if you would like to win this Facebook Portal, all you have to do, I put it there in the comment. I'll see if I can try to pin that. There's got to be a way to pin it. I think you have to do it mobile, right? All you have to do is say in the comments, wherever you're watching it, okay? Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Periscope, is to just say, I'd love to win, Mari. That's it. I'd love to win, or I'd love to win, put my name in there or not. It doesn't have to be exact. Or, whoopsies, it's not behaving properly. There it goes. Was that coming up before? I don't know if it was. Sometimes eCam and the screen sharing gets a little wonky donk. But you see the portal, if you're not familiar with the Facebook Portal, it is a giant video chat device with Alexa built in, has a beautiful speakers on it. You can make video calls, Messenger, WhatsApp. You can actually, as they say, be in the store. You can do some really cool things with VR. And it's kind of like a giant version of Messenger. So just for fun, if you really get your eye on the portal, and I'll ship it to you, just say, portal me up, Scotty. Everybody familiar with the Star Trek saying of beam me up? Beam me up. I'm going to show you. I've got this guy right here. Ugh, it's a bit heavy. This is a heavy guy. Ta-da! Yeah. It's a heavy guy. But There it is, for reals, for reals. This is going to go to one lucky winner. And because I didn't want to just have one prize, what we're going to do is we're going to have three runners up. Three runners up, and it's $50 cash prize, and I'll DM you wherever you're commenting. We'll pick the 4 lucky winners, as it says there in my comment. We're going to draw at random on Saturday. I'll give you, because folks will catch the replay and whatnot, but we'll do this Saturday. So I just got about 48 hours, and I'll notify you by DM, and then we'll announce publicly. So $50, I'll DM you. You can either choose an Amazon gift card, or I'll just cash you. I'll just cash Venmo or PayPal. Portal me up. There you go. Hi, Tina. Oh, I love it. Isn't that fun? Portal me up. Oh, cool. Hi, Kamala. You guys are cute. Thanks for playing. Yeah, why not? Why not? Good. Oh, I love it. Okay, so Alice, yeah, exactly. I saw that Restream has its own studio. Technically, you don't need to come to the social media platforms. Right. You just use Restream and Connect. That's exactly what I did. However, I love using Ecamm. And Ecamm, one of the destinations, as you probably know, is Restream. So you can either choose, what do they do these days? Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Restream, right? So I don't think, and I've been using Ecamm like exclusively for years now. And I don't think that they have the ability to do like just check a whole bunch. You have to like sync up, and you're gonna do one. So I love it. If you just joined us, welcome. This is Mari Smith's birthday bash. I'm going to be doing some Facebook or Instagram hot seats in just a second. We have some wonderful entries there. Plus, we are doing a prize drawing to win a Facebook Portal Plus. This gizmo right here. And I'll ship it to you. One lucky person, and then 3 runners up of $50 to spend however you wish. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to pull someone out for the hot seat. Thank you so much for all your birthday wishes. I love it. As I mentioned earlier, I just was thinking to myself, you know what? Oh, thank you, Roy in BC. Victoria, BC misses you. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. Well, I missed you all up there. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, normally I'd be getting together on some kind of a gathering, and I'm like, gosh darn, what would I really like to do? Well, my partner Christopher is actually out of town. How dare he? You guys tell him. How dare he be out of town on my birthday? He's up Central Coast visiting some friends, and he'll be back tomorrow. He's been away about 10 days, so he'll be back tomorrow. We'll do something fun on Saturday. But you know, anyone here who's a fellow Leo, your actual birthday is really important. Now, this is really interesting because you're probably coming through the group. If I've seen the Facebook user showing screen. Oh, that was me. Do you see what I mean? My brain is like, I don't do alcohol. I haven't touched a drop for years and years and years. It just doesn't agree with me. But sometimes I get a bit giddy. A bit lack of sleep, something like that. So this is a comment from my social scoop group that I posted, and here I am telling everybody else, hey, if you want your name and your profile, connect to Facebook and reach them. But I didn't do that myself on my own profile, so that big F there is me. All right, so I was coming to do the hot seats. Let me find one. I saw one there a minute ago. Oh, thank you, Tim. Well, it's my pleasure. This brings me great joy. Okay, so now then, let's see. I'm going to see if I can possibly bring this one up. We've got Angela Smith in the hot seat. Great last name. And now then, this is where Facebook and everything makes it just a little tricky in all these systems, right? Because I've got the chat on Restream, and I got the chat on Ecamm, and I want to be able to click on your link, but it's not as easy to be clicked on. So it's better to click on it in Facebook itself. But I think what I'm going to do is to just pull it up. I'm just type it in. Alrighty. Okay, I see my live on YouTube. That's funny. I'm going to close. I don't have too many browsers, but it's a funny frozen. It's frozen, or you have to click into it to get it to start playing. But it's my back when I was turning around to pick up the portal. All right. So without further ado, we are going to bring up Miss Angela, and she's True Potential dot therapeutic massage. All right, let me just type that in because that's probably going to be the fastest, easiest way. I'm a fast typer. True Potential dot therapeutic. Let's see if it brings her up. Drum roll, it does. I think this is you. Is this you? Miss Angela? Sure it is. Okay, so this is one where, and let me zoom just a tiny bit so everybody can see it. Oops. Click on the right thing. Not eCam. Beautiful rose. At the same time, I'm just going to tell you right out the gate that it's so stunning and so macro. I love macro photography. That it I don't know. I think for me, it's a missed opportunity to truly convey what your business offers. Because remember, a picture says 1,000 words. People see pictures before they see words. And so I'm going to click on it and just see. Okay, so you put it a year ago. Beautiful, stunning, spectacular picture. At the same time, I would want to see either some wording on there, a special kind of offer, an invitation, a CTA, call to action. I mean, I know you've got your learn more right there. But let me just read a little bit more. True Potential Therapeutic Massage. Okay, so she's got her questions. And by the way, anybody that sees these, if you see these on someone else's page, how Angela has hers, these are set up inside of Facebook in the messenger settings that you can have those as automated. You don't have to have a chat bot. It's just totally part of how it works on Facebook. Now, I'm going to look at your post in a second, but here I see a place to relax, unwind, and rejuvenate, relaxation, therapeutic massage, nurturing your body and soul, Triangle Home-Based Clinic, 30 years experience. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. You got all your contact details there. That's brilliant. Nice. So that's really nice. Okay, your Instagram's connected. So all that works for me. I just feel that I want that cover image changed a bit to just something that's going to convey more about what, I don't know, with your hands on someone's shoulders or just instantly going to look at it and go, yeah, sign me up. I need a therapeutic massage. Now, this is fun. I like what Angela's done here with her post. I have massage appointments available for you. Now, this is a really great word. Anytime that you're writing, come on camera a bit more for a second. Copywriting, one of the top skills that you can learn in marketing, period. Because everybody today needs to be, to some degree or another, a copywriter. So whether you're writing tweets or emails or sales pages or blog posts or lead magnets or Facebook posts, the more you can craft your words in a way that draws people in and has them feel like there's something there for them. And one of the key words is certainly you. People really resonate with the word you because it's like, oh, she's talking to me. However, the little caveat on that, and we were talking about this on my Facebook Live yesterday, is that you want to avoid using the word you or your when you're advertising, you're paying, because Facebook paying for your paid placement. Facebook doesn't like us to use, to call out a person. So for example, let's say Angela's running an ad and she's looking for someone who's, I'm just going to make this up. Let's say female over 40 who's self-employed and is feeling stressed. Well, she wouldn't say in that ad, are you a female over 40 feeling stressed and you might need a massage? That's what they mean by calling out, because that's a big no-no in advertising. Because Facebook doesn't want that. We talked about this in the live yesterday if you were there. Facebook doesn't want people seeing that ad and going, oh, how does she know that? How does Angela know that's exactly me? That's not me. I'm not stressed. I love my massages. I have a wonderful in-home massage therapist. But for your organic, absolutely. Brilliant. Book online, link in the comments below, or reach out to me direct and I will book you in. There she is. Got it there again. Book you in. I like it. It's beautiful. Take care. It's really nice. In order to heal the world, we have to heal ourselves. Oh, I love Anita Morjani. I think I've got to put her on C first. She has great content. Now, this is really interesting what Angela's done here. And I'll get to a few more hot seats in a moment here. And I always like to do these reviews in a way that, there's really value for everybody, hopefully. I know that it's probably over the years, I got my AC cranked up so much. We've got like 95 degrees today and it makes my nose run. Yeah, 90, 91, there we go. Where did my thoughts go? Bring them back. There's almost like some kind of I don't call it urban legend, but a myth, that certainly link posts on Facebook, traditional link posts where you put the link in and it populates with the preview, that they get the lowest reach. That's fairly typical. So then someone came along with the bright idea. I know, let's post an image post and we'll put the link in the first comment. And then that way Facebook AI will read this as an image post and they won't notice that I've snuck a link into the first comment. I think that's fine. I think it's fine to do that. However, a couple things. I think it's totally fine to put the link in here with the image post. So exactly as Angela's done, an image post, but not saying link in the comments. Put the link, book online, click here. Or DM me. Click here or DM me. And so the main reason I don't like putting comments, the link in the first comment. Let's say I decide, oh my gosh, I just love that. I'm going to go share that. I'm going to share this. And so now I'm sharing it. And what happens is Angela's comment doesn't come with that share. So I would share that, and that's going to create a fresh post that says, link in the comments. And it's like, wait, where is the link? It doesn't go with it. So I know on Instagram we have to do that, but I just feel like not so much on Facebook. All right, so let's see. One more thing I'm just going to look at. These are just a couple little tidbits for you. Okay. And let me see how long ago you created your page. Oh, okay, not too long ago. Look at you changing your name a lot of times. Well, not your name, but the name of the page. November 2019. Interesting. So number one tip for you, no question, Angela, is to do some video. And if you don't, whether you're on camera or not, it's not hugely critical. This is for everybody. Mark Zuckerberg said about 10 days ago that half of all time spent on Facebook is watching video. That includes live, includes recording. I will have a sneaky feeling it might include stories. Then he doesn't say that, but maybe it's just all main videos. So all the more reason to double down on your videos. Okie dokie. So that's Angela. Thanks for playing along. I hope you got some nuggets there and others as well. Video, that's for sure. Oh, Glasgow's in the house. Hello, Taya. I hope I'm saying your name right, Taya. And here's Roy. Oh, okay, interesting. Yes, okay. I saw your comment go by a minute ago, and I will come to you. And Lara, oh, I love you, Lara. Lara has the best job. She's an animal, if I get this right, Lara, an animal behavioralist, right? A specialist in animals. And do you still do your coffee with the critters? She does these awesome Facebook Lives. She was in one of my programs a while back, and just loved watching how you use Facebook's tools. She says Coffee with the Critters is her show. It's fun. I love it. But if you just joined us, what we're doing, real quick recap. It's Mari's birthday today. Me, myself, and I are having a party with you. I'm doing probably broadcast for a little while here until I run out of energy. But I'm doing some free Facebook and or Instagram critiques / audit / hot seat, whatever you want to call it. Pull it up, put you in the hot seat, give you some feedback, just to help you to get a little bit more oomph from your efforts. There you go. And I'm doing a prize drawing because I feel like it. I have a Portal Plus that I'm going to be giving away to one lucky winner. All you have to do is make a comment saying, I'd love to win, Mari. And that's interesting. Does the screen go black or is it just on me? Yeah, I'd love to win. You can say, I'd love to win or I'd love to win, Mari. Or if you really want the portal, just type, portal me up, Scotty. Portal me up, Scotty. This guy, this heavy guy is yours. One lucky winner. It's heavy. But you will love it. It's got a camera that can go portrait or landscape. A lot of folks will use it like in their kitchen. If you want to do like a cooking show or a craft show, the camera follows you around. Alexa's built into it. It plays music. It's got a really good speaker and subwoofer and everything. All right. Katie, you're a Leo too. I love it. Hi, Sweden. Wonderful. Thank you. And then let's do another hot seat. Oh, before I do have to tell you, my goodness, don't want to drop the ball on this one, Mari. So those of you who have joined already my hashtag FBOMM, FBOMM. I had so much fun naming that course. I've been wanting to do this course for so long, and finally all the stars aligned and it was time to get it out the door. So it's called my Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass, which I've shortened into FB for Facebook and then OMM. And you can probably see that on my cover image on my page anyway. Up here, FBOMM. Mari never swears. You can pay me to swear, except behind the scenes. I just don't swear publicly. And Facebook is really frustrating. It can make us swear. There's no question. But what this is all about is I'm going to show you how to get infinitely better organic reach, because the average is about 5.2%. 5.2% is ridiculous. And I extended the early bird pricing because it's my birthday and I feel like it. So this is going to go through to tomorrow as I'm now speaking. You see about 21 hours left. So noon Pacific tomorrow, August 13th, Friday, August 13th. So that's sort of just a slight extension. It was going to close late last night and we put a little bit of an extension on it. So it is 6 lessons, 6 weeks of lessons, plus each week we'll do a live group coaching call. I'm going to show you how to radically improve your organic reach. And there's that quote I was talking about that Zuckerberg said about video accounts for almost half of the all time spent on Facebook, which is astonishing. It's what he wants. He wants to compete with YouTube and TikTok and any other competitor. I do have one whole module dedicated to ads, even though it is about organic. All right, friends. So, and you got these 4 bonuses. I do have a platinum VIP upgrade. We're almost sold out of that. It's been really, really going well. So the link for that, I know, I hear, well, what's the link, Mari? You can see it on my page there. And it is simply just marismith.com/FBOMM, FBOMM. Join us here at #FBOMM. All right, friends. I know you got so many comments. I love it. Oh, I thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tim, I loved having you in the Go Live as well. It was really great. And it's like you do a show too. You do Tim and Jim, right? Your co-host. All right, Roy, you've been waiting patiently. Let's bring up Roy. You said you have a new client, Victoria Electric Bicycles. Only 2 weeks in. Oh my goodness, a brand new fledgling. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if I can pull them up. Victoria Electric Bicycles. Let's see if I can get them here, Roy. Yeah, probably. Yeah, e-bikes are all the rage. My sister and brother-in-law in Scotland just love their e-bikes. Okay, I'm pretty sure I found the right one. So this is for Roy's client. Now, cover image, because I always start, and of course I'm looking desktop. If we pull this up on mobile, it might be a slightly different experience, as all of you know. I mean, and then the vast majority of people do look at Facebook predominantly on mobile. So in a moment, I think I will switch gears to look at this on mobile as well. But first thing I see, okay, so the thing is, and by the way, is this for sale or for rent or both? E-Bike Extras, a full-service e-bike shop with on-site technicians, a large selection of e-bikes, parts, and accessories. Looking to commute, trail ride, or carry cargo. Interesting. Oh, and I just realized, Angela, I forgot to click through to your website. I usually like to peek at the website. So let's see. Now, this is interesting, Roy, because I'm not clear if it's for rent or for sale or for servicing or all of the above. Probably for sale, right? There's shop our bikes. Yeah. Let me scroll on down to the bottom because you're probably... It's for sale. Thank you. Okay, I got to the bottom of the comments. Perfect. Shop our bikes. That's what I figured. Yeah. Fun website. Our brands. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is good. Wow. Yeah, those are some pricey ones. Yeah, sure. Here's $7,000. I want that one. In fact, if you have one even more expensive, that's one. I want the $8,000 one. It's really incredible, isn't it? It's really all the rage. A wonderful way to get around, right? Because you get a little bit of exercise, but you can put that little turbo boost on and off you go. But so where I was going with that is that this particular store, your client here, people have to come in physically, right? They've got to be able to come in physically and see the bike. I mean, maybe they could just order, not necessarily right enough, because I suppose they could just say, hey, this is what I want, and buy it online, I suppose, right? But I don't mind that you have the shop. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of putting like just a photo of the building, but if people need to come here physically in person, then it's really easy to recognize. So that would be great. Otherwise, oh, and did I see, oh no, okay, I saw the little arrow. I think, okay, so that was a previous cover. I like that a lot. I do. I love this. I would rather see pictures of people on the bikes than the building, quite frankly. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm just cycling through. Pun intended. Cycling through your cover images. But maybe you change it up from time to time. That was August 5th. Yeah, it's just recently. Okay, fair enough. But I would, generally speaking, going to go for somebody in action, a person. I want to see a person doing the thing that I'm about to spend $7,000-8,000 on and go, oh my gosh, I want to be like that. Like, it's aspirational, right? That's a big thing with something like an e-bike. It's an aspirational purchase, right? It's not a necessity per se. It's a luxury. As people have disposable income, they're going to, oh my God, I would just love an e-bike. And they're like, oh yeah, that would be me. Ooh, look at that. That looks fun. Oh yeah, I'm going to take mine down to the trail or whatever it might be. So now this is interesting. Well, because it's a physical store, automatically having a coronavirus update. Oh, I see. So that's not a Facebook thing, right? That's where you probably got invited by Facebook to put that in there. All right, then you got call now. I like that. I really actually like the call now because a lot of times, if anybody here, you're tuning in and you have a physical premises business or you work with clients that do, and where the number one thing you want them to do is to call, right? It's kind of a lost art in today's world of tech and texting and DMing and social post and tweeting and whatever, all the things that we do with our fingers, as opposed to what we can do with our ears and our mouth. It's like, oh my God, just give me a real person, right? You ever been there? You call up and get all these, automated systems or whatever. It's like, can I just press that button? Because on the phone, when you see that call now button on the phone, it literally will just right away ring. Okay. So just for the heck of it, I'm going to bring this up. Victoria, there it goes. Perfect. Because it's going to find it right away. So let me just pop my phone right there just for fun, as I said I would do that. So Victoria Electric Bike. So, okay, interesting. It puts the COVID thing right up there, but I can X that out if I want. Call now. Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, great. And see how big it features the shop right out the gate. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, you got your shop tab right there, but because you have a Facebook shop, this is really good, Roy. This is excellent. It's really well done. And you got the map in there and everything. Curbside pick. This Facebook's funny. This is all at Facebook AI. Can I just order my bike online and come and do curbside pickup, please? I mean, maybe. Sure. That's funny. So that's all that. But I'm going to press this call now and see how even the call now button is sticky, right? It's still there on the phone. I'm scrolling, but it's right there. Now, I think if I press it, it will ask me if I want to call. Yeah. It's like one tap. So easy. So I love, if you like to have people calling you for whatever size business you are, I do like that. I've always liked that. Now then, what else do you got here? Services. Oh, hi, Keith. You've got a service one there as well. Reviews. That's nice too. I like reviews. Even offers. Okay. No offers there yet. Jobs. Yeah. And sometimes these are just part of the template. Yeah. Very nice. So, I mean, generally speaking, it's really good. I think you're off to a flying start with this, Roy. One last thing I think I'll just check on the actual post. You've got this one pinned. This is great. You can see the guy's wearing a mask, so you know what to expect. You're talking about a free test ride, a friendly staff, so on and so forth. That's great. Oh, and posted a job. There is some jobs. Look at that. And post another job. Another job. Oh my goodness. Lots of jobs. Beautiful. Yeah, these are great. These are great. I definitely would like to see more videos. As similar feedback as what we gave Angela. Because let me see what you're doing with video. Facebook's sometimes buggy, but there it goes. Okay. So there's a few videos here. Not too bad. Short ones, just little short ones. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, offers is coming. Okay, great. Great. Yeah. So good stuff. I like it, Roy. Not a whole lot of improvement there, just a couple little tweaks and whatnot. And one thing I might say is, just before I jump to the next person, is on the frequency. Well, of course, if you posted a bunch of jobs, those look like they all went up today, a whole bunch of things. Previous to that, okay, August 9, August 5 was updating the cover, August 4, August 2. Okay, good. All right. Where I was going with that, and this is really for everybody, is I get concerned if I see a page that's posting a lot in sequence, just tons of posts all at the same time or the same day, and because that can just really, not all of them will go. Only like maybe one of them will make it out into the news feed, and it could just kind of like diminish your chances of having a greater reach if you just did like one post. Okay, so thank you, April. I'm so excited too. I'm happy to have you in the group. Great. You were saying videos were previous. Yeah. Okay, great. Seriously, Dave? No, I didn't know that. Did I know that? I've known you a long time. Well, happy birthday to you. Oh, friends, you know what? Before I picked the next hot seat, I forgot that I had an accessory to put on. Goodness gracious. Which way shall I put it? I should probably put it straight on. The only thing about these things is they do mess up your hair. There you go. Good. Now we can do some serious work. Much better. You're welcome, Roy. Yeah, and every other day is perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I often get concerned with frequency because I think what happens is people are like, oh my God, nobody's seen my post. So then they try to post more often, and it just can be counterintuitive. And so now, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it. Kuala Lumpur. Oh, thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Awesome. If you've just joined us, folks, you have a chance to win a Facebook Portal Plus. This magic video calling device is more than that. It's video calling on Messenger or WhatsApp. It's as they call a smart camera. It automatically adjusts to stay with the action, moving around the kitchen or chasing kids. It's great for grandparents and parents. And the other person, by the way, whoever you're calling, does not have to have a portal. You can call video calls, friends and families on their smartphones and tablets, even if they don't have a portal. And then you've got Alexa built in. It's really cool. It's nifty, very nifty. So just comment with, I'd love to win, Mari. Or if you really want the portal, let me know by saying, portal me up, Scotty. Zuckerberg's talking about the metaverse, right? Everything is like presence. I think they're like a few dollars in the party store. It does look like real diamonds. I could have just kidded you, right? I could have kidded you. I borrowed this from Queen Elizabeth. No, I'm just kidding. Well, happy early birthday to you, Angela. Yay! I love it, Melissa. She's winning. Oh, that's cool. I know, right? Tiara is a must. Oops, I think it's sliding. I don't want to have it too dug into my skull. Yeah, Gil, you could do it for a painting class with the portal. Yeah, you could do that. Hi, David. Okay, I found another hot seat there. Now I've lost it, but let's just see. Oh, thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, friend. Fog is rolling in. Goodness. Gail, I'm going to put you in the hot seat, my dear. Gail is an artist, and Gail, and I did see your other, so I was looking for was your comment about the shop that you said you weren't sure about using Facebook Shop to sell your art. So I'm going to pull up Gail, Rappaport Weiland, such a fun name, and we'll do a quick hot seat for Gail. So I know this is your profile, but sometimes I like to look at the profile in addition to the page, because I do feel that our profiles can often give us that little bit more visibility, top of mind awareness, connection with others. And it's an absolute myth that you can't use your personal profile for business. So the thing is that Facebook doesn't want you to do is like selling your cover image or selling a post to an advertiser, or basically doing kind of like sponsored or, like where you the branded content on your profile. But you can talk about your business, you can promote your business, you can have links to your business, so on and so forth. So Gail has this one of her pieces of art. Look at you, just 4 hours ago. It's really pretty. Flowing love. I like this kind of like 4 lines there, like the directions. It's really pretty. Neat. And so then like this, so for example, your cover image, great place to promote or just showcase what you do. This little blurb right here also, I think this is bugging my head. Have to take it off for now. Hold on. Quick sip of beverage. So right here, right, I'm an artist, teacher, and Vida designer, art is part of my energy, my soul. I hope you feel it. Now, there's very limited characters, and I always think this is such a really great place to put your little mini bio, your byline. The next place I look is the very first place that is tagged. Now, sometimes people get these a little messed up, and if they've had a number of different past jobs, or they currently have a number of different pages that they're connected to, and the main page that they want is like a way down number 8. So that's just something to avoid, and sometimes you have to remove one to get it back up to the top. It's kind of annoying, but that's basically your employer. All those things are like you just hit the you hit the little about thing, right, or the edit thing. Listen to me, you know what I mean. Edit details right there. Okay, and so this is perfect. So this is a great example of Gail has her first connection is directly to her page. Also, another thing that I see very often, you might want to check your personal profile, anyone else, not you, Gail, but other folks, to see if you have inadvertently linked your employer to something like, some people do this, I see it all the time, where they're like, self-employed at, I work for myself and I love it. And they're like, okay, but what's your business? And I can't click through to your page because it's going to some made up page, made up by Facebook. So connect to your real page. All right. So you do that inside the little edit, and then that's all fine. And then you've got, okay, you just updated your cover. Okay, good. You're just posting some paintings. That's great. Okay, I'm not going to go too far down there. We'll hop over to your page. Oh, by the way, friends, you can even put links. So you see how I've done it on mine? And then is there a way that they never used to have it? View as, yeah. If I'm going to go view as, because I want you to see it as other folks would see it as a public. It's funny how they have public, but the follow and the message button would be enabled. And so you can use your little 1-line, 2-line, whatever. Sometimes you can put returns in there and have lots of little short lines. And then you can put a link in. It doesn't even need the W's or the HTTP. And so like I use it to promote my social scoop group. All right, so back to Gail, and let's see. So cover image, yep. January 5th, not bad. She's got her website. See how much this communicates. Now, and it is the wrong dimensions, so that's the only thing, because it does get cut off, but it might look different on mobile. But it's okay, as long as I can see your website. That's great. Fine arts, excellent. Send message. Now, and I think I saw that in the other comment that you made there, Gail, as you were saying that we weren't sure whether to set up a shop, or it sounds like what you do is that people purchase through a messenger or obviously your website. Now, it's interesting. I mean, you can do it all, actually. You can sell on your website and through messenger and have a shop. You really can. And Facebook and Instagram, two of them together, are really, really doubling down on commerce this year. It's one of their 4 main focuses. Commerce, video, messaging, and what's the 4th one? Creators for Instagram, but building the metaverse for Facebook. Okay, this is all great. Make a virtual appointment to visit my studio. PM or email me for details. Okay, that's great. And then let's see about your images. If you love my page, please follow so we can keep in touch. Okay, likes will be going away. Oh, that's good. Yeah, good for you. I know you probably heard me saying to do that, right? Eventually they'll be going away at some point. Who knows? Now, yeah, this is great because picture says 1,000 words, right? The original art in your life. Let's connect. Go outside from fresh air. Yeah, now let's see, August 10 and the 11th. So what is your frequency? About once a day? Once or twice a day, I think. And let me see what you're doing on videos. Do you have any playlists in here? Yeah, okay, playlists, just two. Studio visits and artsy tips. Okay, and those were both 2 years ago. Yeah, and I think it'd be amazing. Do you actually do classes online? I forget, Gail, you do classes online? It's like virtual demos and things. That's great. Artsy tips a day ago. That's great. Yeah, because what you do is really lends itself. Once a day, sometimes twice. Okay, great. Yeah. Well, as I keep harping on about the fact that almost half the time spent on all of Facebook is on video, the more we can bring in video, the better. It does not have to look like being on camera. I tend to do that myself, but it could be, in Gail's case, you have a very visual product that you sell, visual creation. And so some of your videos could simply be slideshows, just pictures you pop into an app and they move. You can do it on mobile or desktop. There's Wave or InVideo or Adobe Spark, or so many great ones. Oh, under events. Okay, let me take a peek at that. That's right. Oh, thank you, Africa. Mixed media tree sampler. Okay, and then past events. Oh, good for you. Online. And events is another area too that Facebook really likes to feature. I'm curious if anybody here tuning in live or later to the replay, anyone here that does POEs, paid online events. POEs, paid online events, are really quite interesting, where you can generate revenue with your offerings. I've toyed with it a number of times. I kept thinking, oh, shall I do this? And then I'd run into a glitch where the pricing that I went to choose a price and it wasn't available, or something like this. There was a couple of glitches. And then some people in Social Scoop were telling me that you had to wait like 60 days to be paid. And then of course, Facebook doesn't take fees, but they will at some point. So I don't know. I think we'll see with the whole POEs. But I do know there's some members of my Social Scoop group that love POEs, the paid online events. But you don't have to, like Gail has here. I'm sure that you were having people like pay you through your own merchant or however you have it set up. Not necessarily, they were not necessarily POEs. Melissa, is it you that does the POEs? I have a vague memory of you saying that you do POEs. I could have the wrong person, but now then, Gail. Yeah, I think it's great what you got going on here. I think it's great. I don't have a whole lot of other feedback for you, except maybe try the shops. No harm in trying. You could even do it as a limited collection. Just put a limited number of your paintings, or if you have any other kind of offerings. I think it's mostly paintings. I was trying to think if you have other like products. I don't know if you do like scarves or something. I saw there that you have. Maybe that's one of your creations. So yeah, you could do like a limited creation. Yeah. Coolio. So thanks so much for tuning in here today, friends. I'm going to do a couple more hot seats. And this is Mari Smith coming to you live from Scorch in sunny San Diego. Even though I got my AC cranked up, I'm sitting here melting, glowing. It's my birthday today. I am 25 times 2. 25 times 2 plus a few more. Is that right, Evie? How hot you got in Miami? I was going to be coming over to West Palm Beach, Florida, but we've decided to do virtual. Thank you so much, Ian. I appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Gail. I appreciate it. Oopsies. I'm going to do that. You thought I was 18. Wow. Yeah, it's all the filters. Yeah, right. I don't know. I turned 40 a long time ago. And I loved it. I loved my 40th so much that I was like, that's it. I am never going to be a day older than 40. I'm going to be 40 forever. Yeah, and then 50 rolled around. Really? Where are you? Huh. I'm in Escondido. Very hot Escondido. I wish I was coastal. I want to move to coastal. Thank you, Andrew. Oh, Kristen, you're so cute. Tim, you guys, I don't know. I'm going to have to give you some extra bonus points for these comments. Thank you, Tim. Hi, Sarah. Sarah. I had it on a minute ago. I'll put it back on for a little bit. There we go. I'll get it positioned right. Real diamonds. Not really. Oh, Carlsbad. Nice. Okay, yeah. So it's funny. I think Carlsbad is actually typically has a little bit cooler. It often can be like 10, even 20 degrees cooler at the coast, which is why I need to move at some point. Exactly. There you go, Evie. 50 and fabulous. So, friends, if you have not joined us yet for my hashtag FBOMM, otherwise F-bomb, because we like to swear when it comes to Facebook. We don't like to, but they can be frustrating. Well, here's the deal. So I've extended the early bird ticket through to tomorrow, noon, August 13th. The price is going to go up. Not quite full price, but it's going to go up. I'll just let you know, sneak peek. And when I was coming up with the name of this, Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass, and my designer, Andrew, was like, oh, I didn't read that as F-bomb. I read it as FB-OM. And I'm like, oh, I love that. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to help people do, is to go from having that frustration of the low reach, feeling like F-bomb, to having some peace, some OM. A big sigh of relief where you can go, my goodness, organic reach actually does. Organic marketing does work on Facebook. You can still do ads, and I've even dedicated the 6th module, 6 weeks, week number 6, to helping you understand like where ads fit into the big picture, where boosting fits into the big picture if you do it. Okay, friends? So super duper pricing. Come on in if you haven't already. SmartySmith.com. F-bomb, F-B-O-M-M, lowercase. And I know a lot of you are already in, and I'm so honored and looking forward to being with you. Yay! Now then, those of you that use Restreamio, which is what I'm doing today, I am streaming on my Facebook page, my Facebook profile, my Social Scoop group, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Periscope. First time I've ever done this. I'm like streaming forever. I've streamed forever, and it's the first time I've ever done the whole simulcast dealio, because I've always been of the mindset I just want to be with the audience on the destination platform where I am streaming. But the beautiful thing about Restreamio or Restream.io is that it consolidates, right? It consolidates your comments. If I go like this, I think I can even show you my dashboard. See? It shows all the comments right here. Most of them are from Facebook, but I think I saw a couple from other destinations. And see how it links. I like it that you've got the links right there. Whereas, and I can't share it because I'm streaming from Ecamm, but the little pop out from Ecamm, sometimes it's not clickable. So, Evie, you're up, my friend. You can be in the hot seat. So let's see, Evie Hernandez. Facebook changed something with the search. I never used to do that. That's annoying. Okay, Miss Evie, I think this is you. I'm going to look. I've pulled you up. Yep, that's you. I've pulled you up on your profile, because then I'm going to go from there and I'm going to have a sense of what you do from your profile. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yeah. Okay, so the wild thing about Facebook with the cover images, whether it's our page or our profile, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Where you do the graphic and then you're like, wait a minute. You know, the profile picture sits right across it. I did this the other day there, and it's like, it's covering it up, but on mobile it looks better. And then this is how eventually the new page's experience on the business page is going to look very, very similar to the personal profiles with the picture back in the middle. So anyway, what do you have here? So August 10th, just the other day, Win Wednesday, Businessversity, Live Biz TV. Register to win now by visiting. Oh, so here's a tip for you. Anyone else that does this similar to what Evie has done. As soon as you've put a new cover image up, immediately go in and you could do it as a comment, but I would hit the little edit button. You'll see that I've done that myself. This is my personal profile. I'm going to exit view as, and then you can just on mobile or desktop. And I usually, what I do is I have all this typed up first. Now this is a law. You don't have to copy me. I tend to be verbose, wordy, but have something typed up, a little blurb and a CTA, a call to action, and a link. It's totally fine. So like there with your link, I'd absolutely edit that and put your link right there. And or as a comment. I think I did mine as a comment as well, because you never know, someone might just see the comment and not the description. So where it says edit, right, you have your picture ready to upload, you upload it, you do the little drag and readjust to get it how you want it, you hit save, and then you immediately go in and hit edit and pop your blurb with your CTA in there. Okay, and that goes for profiles and pages. So you can get a little more mileage out of that. Oh, also I forgot to comment on stories. The last ones we had there, Roy and Angela and Gail and now Evie. I really encourage you to have an active story, ideally at any given time if you can. I don't manage every single time, but see how there's the blue line around it? And that's my profile. And I think I have one because I just automatically push over from Instagram on my page. So active stories, it really, really can help get that additional visibility. Okay. So now let's see, you're doing a live over there and that's great. And now so this is your Businessversity. Okay. So, and then Speaker Growth Summit. And you got your own personal page as well. Wow. Okay. So you have a lot going on. I'm going to look at your Businessversity because I presume that one is it being in your link up the top there too. It's probably the one that you're most promoting. Okay. How are your beliefs about money preventing you from attracting sales? Yeah, I don't know what, if you guys use Canva or whatever graphics you use to make your cover images, and sometimes I know they can be off, but it's not too bad because I do see that I've got the URL there, and I don't mind that her head's cut off because I can see her face, so it's not too bad. Oh, and you've got the link right there. Okay, great, that's fine. Businessversity, I don't really know what that is or what it does. Of course, I see from your question here, it's probably around that. We help businesses attract, capture, and retain leads through effective digital marketing. Okay, so there's a disconnect here for me. If what you're doing is effective digital marketing and yet your cover image is talking about beliefs about money, maybe that's just something that you're doing right now as a program, some kind of a program. Do you miss the in-person stage? What do you miss the most? When was the last time you presented on stage? Okay. Wednesday, July. Join us. This was Businessversity Live Biz TV. Okay. And then, yeah, see, because there's 10 hours ago and 10 hours ago, so there's like two posts really close, and then what happens is the algorithm, and vast majority of Facebook is run by AI. So the AI is going to go, okay, this page has 141 people follow it. Then it goes, okay, now there's 2 posts. In fact, I think you've done 3 today, 5 hours ago, 10 hours ago, and 10 hours ago, I see. And so 3 posts in the last 24 hours for an audience of 140 is way too much. It's too much. The algorithms are just going to go, there's no way we can put that into the feeds when there's so much competition for other content, right, from friends and other pages. So that would be one of my top tips, is just ease off on the gas pedal with the amount of posting that you're doing. And I don't know, I just feel like I would want it a little clearer about what it is that you do. Now you see your comment here. You're preparing people for your upcoming client attraction challenge and retreat. Wow, well, that's cool. Okay, I see you doing some lives. That's great. That's great. And you're a StreamYard user. So if I hop over to here and go to your videos, funny how Facebook just automatically puts the most popular one in there, right? Playlist. So Speakers Growth Summit. Oh, I see. So you do summits, or you have done anyway. Interesting. I might change the cover images if I were you. I'd go in here. Not everybody's going to look. It's not a huge top priority necessarily, but like this one. See that you were streaming for a whole hour. So I would change the cover image. To be fair, all as I typically do with mine is just make sure it's a flattering freeze frame thumbnail. And I always have a goal of coming back and doing some, like YouTube type of thumbnail. But you got your title right there, so that's fine as long as you've got a title that says what it is, which you do. But a thumbnail at some point it's not a huge priority. But yeah, I think I would like to just see a little more clarity about who you're speaking to and what you're offering. Okay, you talk about marketing mindset. The money image referring to a blog about the upcoming. Okay. All right. Perfect. And I know you had that linked in there. I would do one post per day. I would do one. And sometimes the interesting thing is, again, a little contrary or counterintuitive, is that you can even miss some days. You could do let's say you do an average of 5 posts a week. So, there's 2 days where you don't post anything. I wouldn't do the same days. You might post, you miss, you can look in under your settings and see what days your audience is most active and least active. So when they're least active, maybe skip that day. It can make a difference. That's very kind. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate your kind words. Hello, Jerry. Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. Just pick a better freeze. And Facebook makes it fairly easy. Fairly easy. Hi, Gwen. Let's do IG. What is the name of your page? Can you tell us? Thanks, Evie. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here. It's fun. Looks like you do some creative work. Thanks for celebrating with me today, friends, on this wild day, the day of my birth, 50 plus years ago. You can find out my age easy enough. If you Google my name, I think my date of birth is right there, or certainly the year. My daddy delivered me. I was born at home. Shout out to my mother. Love you, Miss Christine, up there in BC. Such a beautiful soul. I'm baby number 2. Baby number 1 was born in hospital. Baby number 2, me, was born at home. Daddy delivered me. He's in heaven now. He became an angel. February last year, right before the COVID hit. It was a crazy time. Oh, thank you, Stuart. I am. I'm definitely safe. And that's a big reason of why I'm having a virtual party today, because in previous years, I would have a big old, IRL party and gather up with all kinds of friends and do the whole socializing things and you name it. So it's fun to hang out with you guys. I appreciate it. I did promise there'd be cake, and I got a little bit jammed up in my schedule this morning. And so I am going to go out after this. When we're complete here, I'll hop out to my favorite organic grocery store, Jimbo's. They're local here to San Diego County. My friend there in Carlsbad, you might be familiar with them, I'm sure. Love Jimbo's. It's the only place I shop. And they do the most delicious, gluten-free baked goods. Not sure what we'll get today. We'll see what they got. My dad was a baker. And that's why my dad was a baker. Now, the person I was going to put in the hot seat with the Instagram, maybe she hopped off. There she is. Gwen, are you still here, love? I love your last name. Shrek. It's either Shreka or Charka. Shreka. Scotland in the house. Hello, Kevin. Great to see you. I know my brain's a bit fatigued. I stayed up late last night. Silly me. And so then my Scottish accent really comes out. I was born in Canada, but both parents are 100% Scottish, so I love it. Really? Gil says she likes it. You know what? It's so funny. Again, with this whole, like my computer's right here. If I put my hand there, that is the top of my laptop. And then I've got my line of sight for my camera is roughly six, maybe more like 10 inches above, so that I like to look up. It's just more flattering for men and for women if you can have your line of sight of your camera up, as opposed to, as we joke about it, being a nose cam if you're, just for Zoom meeting, not necessarily for streaming, but if you've got your laptop and, it's on the desk and then you're like the camera's right here, you're like looking down at it like that. But I'd love to be able to have a better solution so that I could have your comments. I can read what's on my screen much closer to the lens of my camera, so I don't have to like constantly be staring down like this and back up like that. So yesterday I was doing a reel on Instagram, and I even made a comment. Oh, I think it was a story actually, same camera though, where you have to watch the little timer, right? And you're also making eye contact with the camera lens on the phone, but you don't want to go over your little marker, right? So, my favorite type of cake, pretty much anything gluten-free. But back in the day when I didn't do gluten-free, my favorite by far was, isn't it called German chocolate? The one that's got layers and layers of like chocolate cake and then ganache and then shredded fresh coconut laced into the frosting. Okay, here I see a Instagram one, and it's a little tricky for me to see all the comments. So if I said I would put you in and then I missed you, I simply apologize, and maybe I'll catch up with you another time. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my phone in a wee second here. Well, I'm already pulling it up, but I'm going to get ready. So SBDC, East Los Angeles. Centro. That's a long Instagram name. My number one piece of feedback for you is that is a long Instagram name. I don't know if I can get it. Is that the same? DNEGO. C. I found you. Okay, so I might not be able to do this. Okay, your consulting agency in LA, you said that. For small business owners. Okay. All right. We got you. That's a long name, though. That's a long Instagram handle. You do have a story, though. I think if I tap that, yeah. Brilliant. See? 3 stories in there. Brilliant. Good. Great. I like that you're doing stories. No question there. And I don't mind that you have hashtags in your bio. I thought that Instagram made hashtags clickable in the bio, though. They don't look clickable. That's weird. In any case, let's see. Are you doing reels? You did 1 reel. Let me see when that was. I think you might have to tap the comment to let me know. 21 weeks ago. Okay, that was a long time ago. So, number 1 piece of advice for everybody doing Instagram is there's no question that Instagram is like pedal to the metal right now, giving reels the best free organic reach, discovery. I mean, it literally even has its own tab, right? And the whole idea is competing with TikTok, right? And so the concept is to have what they call full screen immersive, right? So if I press and hold that, I can't see anything, although it does still have my time, although that's that silly iPhone, when you tether it, right? It's tethered and it just automatically defaults to 9:41. It's actually 3:30. But, and I can see the Instagram buttons at the bottom. But the concept is what Zuckerberg loves to call immersive. It's full screen, it's immersive. So, whoopsies. Come back over there. I will show you. I don't do a lot of reels, but I know when I do reels, there's no question they get a significant reach. I'll show you my reach numbers in here. Or views, I call them views. The very first one I did was, whatever, that was October or something. It was Halloween. And I was just messing around. 10,000 views. And then, it just fluctuates. I don't do a lot of them. There's 6,000. And then I hadn't done any for a while. And it was like almost 4,000. That one I just did yesterday is 3,000 and still climbing. But if I compare that to my IGTV, you can see 1,000. And again, I don't do it that often. It's always on my to-do list to do more on Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn. But yeah, the numbers, I'm just glancing at them here, that there's no question that Reels are getting so much better reach. Let's see if you're doing the IGTV here too. Oh, good. You did a live over there. That's great. Okay, good. Yep, doing some video there. Not sure when they are. And then your actual posts look a little busy to me. It's a lot to take in, but I know people are typically only seeing them one at a time in the feed. And I'm going to just tap translation because I don't speak fluent Spanish. At least I think that's the language, she says. Feeling awkward. I'm sure it is. Program application, Successful Business Academy. Okay, very nice. All right, now register. Yeah, an interesting thing you could do is, sometimes I see folks doing this where you'll say link in bio. I always say link in bio, and then you literally can even put your own username right next to where it says link in bio. Keep in mind, now you're putting like email addresses in there. None of that is clickable. I would just put all of that into the link in bio, right? So you're using Linktree, which is fine. That's fine. Let's see how this comes up. Probably doesn't have a translation on this one, but that's fine. Instagram for sales, okay. 6-week webinar series, success story, okay, that's fine. And I know there's different schools of thoughts with Instagram on that one bio link. I wish they would make, that's probably my number one request. I got 2 major requests. Could somebody please get a hold of Adam Masseri, head of Instagram? I want an API for desktop live streaming to Instagram Live, please. And for goodness sakes, will you please give us clickable links? What's the deal? I know you don't want us to leave the app, but somehow you've made it work in Facebook. Crikey. Anyway, that's a little rant. But I mean, I don't know your audience that well or what exactly you're offering here. So it's hard for me to give exact feedback. Centro de Negocios SBDC. I see. Network. And then how many followers you have? 1,400. It's not bad. I'd also be curious if you're using this in conjunction with others. Other social channels, presumably. You're welcome. Yeah, Reels. That's probably your top takeaway, my friends. Hi, it's somebody from my group commenting there. It's important to have some visual scheme and structure. Yeah, and I think it's about. Oh, that's Sebastian. Hi, Sebastian. Right. Yeah. I agree. At the same time, I just really feel that, I don't know, yesterday when I did this funny reel and I hit the wrong one. I don't desktop my one phone again. And I see a question there from Angela saying, are reels hard to create? They're not really. The hard to create reels are the really fancy ones that people that seem to have more time than anything create these really fancy reels. I mean, that's just a bunch of slideshows. I like following some of these people. Wait a minute. Some of these are not necessarily people I follow. This is just like a stream. Now you can see that's just a video. That's all it is. It's just somebody's just video. They haven't done any fancy effects, no tech, no, lip syncing and dancing and whatever. Somebody doing yoga. I mean, so all it is vertical videos, and you can do all the fancy things with it if you want or not. So let me just do a quick thing. You're going to tap the little plus button, which is where you do everything. There's all my stories from yesterday. Story. Totally different camera. I like my lashes. This is my favorite filter because it gives me the big top and bottom lashes and smooths out my skin. I think it even puffs your lip up. I don't need any help in the lip department filters. Anyway, I hit stories, but I want to come out of that and I want to go to Reels. So the thing with Reels, and I do like to put my effects on, tap the effects and grab favorite filter if you want. A lot of people, there's different schools of thoughts. You can put a filter on or not. That's a nice one too. I like to put a little filter on. Why not? And then the timer, you want to decide it defaults to 30, but you can do 15 seconds like a story. It's exactly like a story, or 30 seconds. Let me put my phone so you can see the writing there. Oh, but it's white on white. I'll get it to the little window there. 30 or 60. I usually just default to 30. Or you can do 15. But anyway, so, and then you've got a little timer, and you've got all kinds of things. So you can just, I'm going to press and hold and just show you. I've got my big mic in the way, but I won't really do a proper one. Just pretend. Hello there, it's Mari. I'm doing a reel. And then I'm going to do another one. And so I've just done like a little snippet, but you could just press and hold and speak for 30 seconds and there's your reel. For some reason, it takes the filter off once you've done one. Now this little magic, see where I can put that. You see the little icon at the very bottom? It's like two little, it's an image. It's line up. What it is for aligning. It's the align. So what it's doing, this is for the people that do the fancy reels. So to answer the question, Angela's question, are reels hard? They are hard if you're going to do the fancy things. That's a lot of Mari's on the screen. Good grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown. But the point is, if you're doing one of those like magic, like your hand moves or your face does something or you're changing your clothes or some fancy dance or whatever, then you're going to get yourself to where you're just perfectly lined up. And then you press and you do your next thing. I don't do that though. I can't be bothered. It's too much hassle. So then I might just do something else. I'm going to say, doing a demo reel here. It's super easy to do. Press a button and speak. Now I'm going to go preview. And so there's my first clip and then there's my second clip. But the thing is, say I want to edit, I'm going to tap the little guy on the right, and now we can get creative. So the first one, you can't hear the audio right now, but let's say I want to trim it. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take that very end off. I'm going to take that very beginning off. And then I'm going to hit trim, and then I tap the second little snippet, and there might be a whole bunch of snippets depending on if you did 15, 30, or 60 seconds. And I say I want to trim that little guy, again, wherever it might be. And you would hear it, so you know where you're going to trim it to. And you can get exactly, like literally to the nanosecond there and do your trim. And then I'm going to hit done on that. And then also what I want to do is go back to preview, and I'll do things like add the captions. Okay, so now I'm going to come in here and tap the captions together. That looked like it changed. See, and I like the captions. I do like captions, adding them. And then you can put those wherever you want, and you can tap, you can change the color of the captions, you can pick a different font, different style. Actually, I think I do want those white or whatever, yellow, doesn't matter. And then it's absolutely done some typos in there. It's misspelled my own name. Let me get that back to white because it's no bueno. And I do actually like the format of this one. That's my favorite to use. They've called me Maria. Tap it. I'll show you how to edit captions, because sometimes you look like, what? A lot of the auto captions, the AI is good, but not great, right? Tap, and then tap another time. And now here is an editable version of your captions. This works in stories too. Stories are reels. So hello there, it's tap in there, and it's really finicky. Has anybody else here had crazy troubles with doing your reels? And where you go to edit the caption, and funnily enough, look at what it's given me is a whole bunch of swear words there. It's not really, but it looks like a swear word, right? To get the special characters. But then you're going to hit done. And you have to be really careful to tap exactly the right place. I don't even know what I said. You'd be able to hear it though. It's Mari here, I think I said. It's Mari here doing a reel, and hit done, doing a demo reel, so on. And I'm going to now what I do is kind of like, I come out of it. I don't try to do every single edit, because I come out to make sure that it's saved my changes. Because I've done this so many times where it's like, I didn't save the change. And you just put your captions wherever you want. Be careful not to drag them to the trash because then you'll have to do them again. And you add whatever else you want. Is it just me or is this changed? It's totally changed, right? Where's all the other things you can do in here? All the other stickers. Oh, you can't. I think I know why. Because you can't do that many stickers on. It doesn't have all the same stickers in Reels. But we can do a GIF. I'm going to put birthday girl. Put a wee crown on myself. See, I'm using two fingers where I'm going just resizing it. Same as stories. If I had less of my head in there, I would just put it right up there. And whatever, add all your things. You can get creative with when, like if I tap that, I'm going to put like exactly where like the crown's only going to appear during that segment. And then hit done, so on. Hit next. Now you can pick the cover. So pick any one of these. There's my cover. Or add from camera roll. Crop profile image. I do like to have that one. It's so funny. I'm really not going to post this. But that'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? I like to rename the audio even too. Because you've got a chance here to just do a little something. Yesterday I did like my hashtag F-bomb. I'm not going to do that right now though. And then put a caption. I do like to share it to my feed. Why not? But let's just say you're like, ooh, you know what? I got distracted. The cat's meowing. I got to go tend to her. You can save as draft. So let's say, okay, great. Let's say I'm going to go back and say, okay, I want to post that one. I want to post that draft. I want to get it. So you hit Reels again. Now I'm going to just hit that bottom left icon where it's going to grab my camera roll. And I go there, and there's your drafts. It's not obvious, but your drafts are right there, and there's my draft. And now I can go back in and hit edit and do so on and do my editing. Okay? I don't want to do that. So there was your crash course in Reels. And the thing is one of the things I said yesterday when I did my little reel, I was like, you know what? It's your reel, your way. You can do it however you want it. The bottom line is Facebook owned Instagram is giving an enormous amount of, what do you call it? Newsfeed juice, we used to call it. Feed, visibility, free organic reach. I have to hear the audio now because when your phone is tethered, like how I have it, I can't hear the audio. It has to be tethered in order to show it on my screen. I should do that. I'll go. Maybe I will just for the heck of it. We'll see if it's even postable. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Oh, I didn't do music, but yeah, I can do that. Sebastian, you're doing Reels and you're using others' audio. That's right. 20 minutes to do. Yeah, interesting. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know, just, yeah. Hi, Tanya. Thank you. Good. I like to make people laugh. Just try to be lighthearted. Okay, so how are we doing on time? Not too bad. I think I'll do one more hot seat. And before I do that, a couple of quick reminders. Number one, Mari is giving away a Facebook portal. Ugh. This guy could be yours. I'd be happy to ship it to you. Facebook's Portal Plus. It is a video. It's heavy because it has the big subwoofer in it. That's why. It plays really good music. It's brand new. It's not even been opened. So it's not like I'm giving you a used one. It's literally has not been opened. So brand new Portal Plus, smart video calling on the largest Portal screen. So it's the big one, not the small one. And it is black. I know you can get white too. And you can do video calling, whether someone else has a Portal or not. You can play music on it. You can do streaming, live streaming. It works with Facebook Live. And you can have the camera follow you around. So it's great for doing any kind of demos. Then I've got 3 runner-up prizes, which is a $50 either Amazon gift card or I'll simply PayPal you the money. We'll do it that way. All you need to do is just pop in the comments wherever you are watching this video with I'd love to win. Or I'd love to win Mari. We're not going to win me. I'd love to win comma Mari. Punctuation, right, Tanya? Punctuation's everything. I'm not the prize. I'd love to win comma Mari. Or if you really want the Portal Plus. You just say, portal me up, Scotty. Portal me up, Scotty. And 4 lucky winners will be drawn at random on Saturday, August 14 at 12 p.m. All right, I'll notify you by DM before announcing publicly. And then in addition, before I do one more hot seat, maybe 2, I want to remind you that tickets for my Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass are available. Right up, though, the cart will be open, they call it, the cart open, right up until August 24. I'll show you where. It's a 6-week online course. It starts August 24, and I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm not teaching live. You get the actual modules, the 6 modules you can study on your own time. They're drip fed, they're drip released every week. But then we do meet live, and I have the dates in here for you on that. We meet live after each week. You study the materials, and then you show up live to do 90 minutes or so of live group coaching, Q&As, hot seats, demos, you name it, and integrating that week's content. It's a wonderful format because that way you just kind of almost get the best of all worlds. And it's called flip teaching. I even explained down here, those of you that do education, you're familiar with it. FLIP is an acronym for Flexible Environment, Learning Culture, Intentional Content, and Professional Educator. You can Google it. It's a thing. Some of you that have kids maybe understand the FLIP learning model. And I'm in some different classes right now. I'm actually studying human design. Anybody here that's familiar with human design, I absolutely love it. I've been studying it since last December, and I'm on a multi-year curriculum. I just love it. It's so fascinating to me. And they typically do the flipped style, where you've got all week to do your own studies of the materials, and then you get together once a week on the classes and really look at everybody's profiles and whatnot. So what I'm going to teach you in my #FBomb is how to increase your reach, but not just reach. I often have said over the years that reach and engagement doesn't pay the bills. You got to convert that into actual conversion. Leads and sales. So that's what we're going to show you without necessarily spending your money on ads. And then come down here to 6 weeks, organic reach elements, critical organic reach elements, plus all the different myth busters. Like, I'll tell you one right out of the gate. Does posting through a third-party app decrease your reach? Has anybody heard that myth? It's been a myth that's been around for like 14 years. And even people will talk about it impacting your Facebook Live, right? Can I broadcast on Facebook Live using StreamYard, Restream, Ecamm, OBM, all the things, Zoom, you name it? Will that impact my reach? No. I'm going to tell you a sneak peek on that one. It absolutely doesn't. It used to, not for Facebook Live. Facebook wants you to use a third party. And then content. What content? Citing from studies of 100,000 pages. What's the best content? My more than 15 organic reach ninja tricks. And get your metrics turning green and going up. Optimizing. I decided to dedicate a whole module, a whole lesson just on optimizing your videos. There's a lot of best practices there that I'm going to be teaching you. And then we go to my amplify process for maximum conversion. And then I do cover a whole module on boosting / ads, because it's a little bit of both and. You don't have to. You can just skip that whole module if you want, but I would recommend you do all 6. Okay, friends? So, marysmith.com /FBOMM. Come on in. We still got the doors open for you, and we're getting started pretty soon. Pop that right there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. Soph, what a fun name. Hi, Genevieve. Oh, thank you. You got an orange profile picture. Oh, love and hugs back to you. I appreciate that very much. Yes. I appreciate that. Hi, David. God, look at all these wonderful longtime friends. David, I've known since 1999. Right? We were in Kuala Lumpur and training there. Oh, thank you. Shilpa? Yeah, thank you, Evie. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. Dwayne and Susan, Kevin, Laura, Sebastian, there you are. Oh, that's fun. I think you're commenting as in the group as well as on my page. Hi, Linda. That's awesome. Oh, that's great, Kevin. I love it. I love it. I love the hashtag. I thought it'd be fun because, Zuckerberg's always talking about the metaverse and, what was the big thing he said on a Clubhouse interview he did back in February before they launched the live audio rooms, and his whole thing, it was made the headlines the next day. It's like Zuckerberg saying, why transport when you can teleport? Why transport when you can teleport? It's time for this guy to come off because it's actually designed for a kid. I'm sure it's designed for a child. It's a very small head. So after a while, it starts pressing on the skull. It affects my thinking. Ah, thank you. Happy 21st. Yeah, exactly. I think it does mean that, Sebastian. That's great. Hi, Susan. Lovely to see you here. Oh, you guys are amazing. Bartle me up. Oh, you know what, Kristen? That's a great point she brings up here. It'd be amazing if you could film reels on your portal. Now, you probably can. Does it actually? Well, because you can use it for broadcasting through Facebook Live, and then you could take clips of that. It might take a separate app to do that, but nonetheless. Thanks, friends. Alrighty. Who else do we have for a hot seat? Oh, okay. Hi, Kevin. What are you saying here? Now, this was back when we were talking about the links. Yeah, I think I started to say something by that. I use Tailwind. Tailwind, a lot of people use either link in bio, linkin.bio, or Linktree. Linktree is probably one of the most popular ones. However, as Kevin's talking about here, you can do your own. But linkit.page, it's probably very, very similar. It basically uses card.co as a custom domain. You have full control. Interesting. Now, I've seen a lot of people that do, like I could have marysmith.com/Instagram or IG and then just drive people there. And then that would be where I would have different offers and whatnot. The thing that I do like about some of these services, like Tailwind, there's this called Smart Bio. If I pull up my Instagram on desktop, just for the heck of it. So Smart Bio is that then I can add links to specific posts as well as like featured links. And you see how it's a skinny column because it's designed for mobile, of course. But I love to be able to put links to specific posts. Not every post, but some posts where if I say see link in bio, then I want it to be really standing out. Right? So there's that. Let's see. Oh, hi, David, the portal. That's a good question. Let me just pop this link right here. But here's where to learn about the FB portal. I know you can see my Restream dashboard here. I will pop that in there. But the thing is, I would buy on Amazon. I'm not kidding. It's $100 cheaper on Amazon. If you buy it from Facebook, well, it's $80 cheaper, I guess. $279. I saw on Amazon for like $200, but it's $279 if you buy from Facebook. So, you've neglected your Instagram. Any basic tips to get it going again and comfortable doing live on Facebook? How can I do better on both? Well, let's see. I'm going to need to know your account. As I don't think I know. But you have an unusual name, so I can probably find you. There you go. I found you. Right. Intention and action alignment coach. Well, that's kind of fun. What you got here? Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. Yeah, that's a great quote. By the way, so see how it's cut off there? if I were you, I would go into your desktop. I'm going to show you my own profile because I can't edit yours, of course. And you'll go edit, and it's just this little gizmo right here. It says reposition. You hit reposition, and now this is draggable. So move that. So it would just do that so that so when people come to your profile, they can read the quote better. You just drag it down, and there'll be room to see it. Okie dokie. But I'm going to look at your page. Organizing consultant. Based in Melbourne. Little Miss Sorted. That's a cute name. Intention action. So Sophie. Yeah, I know it's your personal account, but I'm going to click over. I'm going to click over to it. Okay, so Sophie Hornage. Let me see. I often look at the profile just to get to. Nice. Plan it, clarify your intention. Interesting. Here's helping people solar and support achieve their goals in business and life by decluttering, organizing, and aligning head, heart, home, and calendar. What? That's fun. That's really cool. Achieve their goals in business and life by decluttering, organizing, and aligning head, heart, home, and calendar. Well, I'm sure a lot of people could use that. That's a cute picture. Now then, what have you got here? Because you've also got a separate page to do your sorted. Interesting. Yeah. Thanks, Kristen. Yeah, great tip. Great tip. The thing is, if you have multiple pages, sometimes it can be a lot. It's a lot to keep up with one. So let me just, for the heck of it, click through to your other page, a little bit sorted. And then okay, so you have more followers here. So 537. It looks like you're active on both, and you're maybe doing like a little bit of cross posting and stuff like that. But I think, I know probably, Soph, it's, okay. She's saying here, I have 2 pages as I'm pivoting. Okay. So when you're pivoting away from something and into another to be able to just focus on one, you think you'll unpublish one page? Yeah. Now, let me go to, which is your older one? The one I have up right now? I know there's a lag time, so I'm like, maybe just let me know in the comments if you want me to look at Little Miss Sorted or your the one with the name. Just let me know in the comments. You want me to look at this one, Little Miss Sorted, or the one in your own name? I'm looking at your answers, but I know there's a lag time, so it's can be confusing. Thanks for tuning in here today, folks. I sure appreciate it. Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay, so Soph is saying this is, so Little Miss Sorted is your old one. Got it. Okay, in fact, I could probably have told that, or I probably could have guessed that when I see, right, so January 2009, that one was created, and then this one was created 2019. Okay, like 10 years later. Got it. All right, understood. So this is where you said you're pivoting to being more of a coach, intention and action alignment coach. Yeah, I love what you're saying there, though. That's great. Now, and your original question was about like maximizing both Facebook and Instagram. I'm hopping over to your website just briefly to see. Okay, so I'm here right now. Now I like that you got Messenger right here. That's great. I like that. I like when the Messenger's on there. And Facebook did that thing where you can DM as, assuming if you're logged in, switch accounts. Yeah, you logged in, or you can just do it anonymous as a guest. It's kind of cool. But what I don't see is your social. I don't see your social on here anyway. But then that's what you're saying you're pivoting away from. So maybe you're doing a different website. I'm not sure. But let me pull up, because what I was looking for is your Instagram. I know you already gave it to me, but I wanted to see it linked. I'm going to grab it from here. Soph Hornich. Am I pronouncing it right or spelling it right? There she is. Okay. So, see, like right out the gate, I don't see Reels or IGTV. I see a feed video. A feed video is not bad. July 16 flashback. Okay. Helping solo and unsupported people achieve their goals in business and life by decluttering, organizing, and aligning head, heart, home, and calendar. You know, I like this. Where I'm not clear on is, I got tripped up on, is unsupported. Unsupported people. That's tripping my brain up. Yeah. It makes me go, wait, what? Am I unsupported? What do you mean by that? So I don't know. I think I would just go solo entrepreneurs or small business owners or something like that. But I like everything else. It's fine. Hashtags. You know, I saw this on the the Spanish account. I forgot to give you feedback on hashtags. I didn't see hashtags on your post. You really, really, really need hashtags on Instagram. And I would put maybe 5 or so in the caption. Sometimes people say you can just use up all 30. 30 is the max. But maybe 5 or so. And it could be a mixture of hashtags that are very popular, like 1 million or so posts on it. And then combined with some that are in the thousands, and then some that or one, it could be that is your own unique hashtag that you can have. But definitely hashtags really help with discovering. Also what Sophie has here is a carousel. This is called a carousel post. And other than Reels, carousel post is one of the most popular formats. And this to me looks a little bit more like a personal account. Which is fine. I'm not knocking that. I think it's fine to put personal things in here, but I'm also like, okay, if I wanted to hire you, then which post would be the one to really, it's like motivational. There you go. You got hashtags there. Perfect. Like declutter your mind. I bet you that doesn't have a large number of activity on it. Instagram's not playing nice. It's not going to play. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, see 26,000. That's great. That's great. So you could have that as well as some other more popular ones. Okay. Well, yeah, you bet. Absolutely. Yeah. And video for sure. I would love to see having a go at the stories and or reels and or IGTV. And or live. It's so crazy. There's 5 different video formats on Instagram. We got to have a word with Adam Mosseri. It's a bit overwhelming. He'll admit that. Adam Mosseri will say himself that, Instagram got a bit carried away with all the different video formats. And so be it, right? But I think at some point we are going to see Instagram consolidate. One second. They'll consolidate video formats because it's a bit much. Let's go back to my phone just for the heck of it while I finish this up. Come out of here. No, go away. Go away. There we go. Okay. All right. So 5 different types of video that you can do on Instagram. Pretty much all of them are under the plus sign. A story video, 15 seconds. Reel, we did a quick demo of that earlier. 15 second, 30 second, or 60 second reel video, right? Live, somebody tell me what the limit is these days. Is it up to 4 hours? I believe it's up to 4, but even 8 hours. And back in the day, you're live, nothing really happened to it. It's live, and then you could download it to your camera roll and do something with the video. But now the cool thing with Instagram Live is that the second you're done, you can choose to post it to your IGTV. Then that's story, reel, IGTV, feed, and live. 5 different video types. It's crazy, right? But who knows? At some point they'll consolidate. So this one here that just says was live, that one right there, and I that was just a short time before I went live on my multi-stream here, and it doesn't have much views at all. And I just don't do that much live on Instagram. Again, keep planning to, just don't get around to it. So whatever, But the reels definitely getting way more views because that's, Instagram is just so determined to compete with TikTok. So all the different ways to do video. And then of course you got regular feed video, which is 60 seconds still. And you can see by the little icon, right? So the first two, the first one is IGTV. Formerly it was a live and then it's IGTV. Then the next one over is a reel. On the second row, and then I got a carousel, right? You see that? So you see pretty much all my posts are either going to be a carousel, a reel, or an IGTV that was either uploaded or was a previous live. This one, promoting my F-bomb course, is a carousel with a mixture of an image and then a video. The cool thing, one of the things that Instagram really promotes about carousel posts, and you can do up to 10 cards. I only did 2 there. They're a great way to tell stories too, just to tell the narrative of a sequential story, right? Is let's say that somebody didn't see, or they scrolled past the first time this showed up in their feed as an image. Facebook, I keep saying Facebook. Facebook owned Instagram. Instagram would turn around, and the next time somebody was on there that follows me, it might try the video and see, is that person going to respond more to the video? Okay, so you can do that with, numerous cards. One of my favorite people to follow is Shalene Johnson, a good friend of mine. Wonderful, fun lady. She's creative. There she is. She's a marketing expert and fitness, Beachbody fitness coach, and just brilliant. 8-figure earner with ADHD. She's funny, a funny person to follow. And she gets crazy. Reels. She's a great person to follow to understand how to do reels, like really creative reels. And she gets huge amounts of views. I think one of her reels there's one with 1.7 million, 1.2 million, 2.9. Look at that, almost 3 million. Her and her husband are so funny. Shout out to Shalene and Brett Johnson. Love you guys. Yeah, Gail, that's a good point. Carousel progression of painting. Yeah, sure thing. Yep, Sebastian, truly, yeah. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate it. Yep, indeed. Video is 1 minute on the profile. Oh, I think you're answering somebody's question. Exactly. IGTV can be so much longer, and you can even upload to IGTV on desktop. If I bring back my desktop for a split second, if you go to IGTV desktop, and by the way, they've also got guides. You can use guides. I think I only ever did one, but guides is a thing. And if you've ever made a filter, there'll be yet another tab there for your filters. But IGTV, see that little button right there says upload. So from here, I can upload. I can even do captions. I can do the preview, just like the reels and the it's just reels. And IGTV, we're on IGTV. But it says right there, so 1 in 60 minutes. I think that's for everybody now. It used to be they limited it to certain size accounts, but I think anybody can do up to 60 minutes, right? A whole hour long. And originally, they only made it portrait, but now you can do landscape or portrait. And you got an upload on your desktop up to 3.6 gigs. So it's really good. And then it gives you a little bit more details there. So that's the thing with IGTV is you can do landscape, you can do much longer, as opposed to the feed is definitely only 1 minute, 60 seconds. And it does crop it to square. You can do landscape, but it'll just crop it to square in the kind of the preview. I know, so if it is, I hear you. It's a lot, right? That's why you'll hear me saying things like, oh, I keep meaning to get around to doing more with this, that, the other, but it's like there's only so many hours in the day, and I delegate. I have a team, there's no question, and I couldn't do what I do without my team. And then there's certain times where it comes to like, you know what? I don't want anyone to speak as me. I don't want anybody ever engage as me. Nobody would stream live as me, of course. I could maybe put a mask on. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it just gets to the point where you got to do you. Wendy, hello, sweetheart. I appreciate you asking. Software using present. This is Ecamm. Oh, heck, I know you have a list of the equipment. I do. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no problem. That's just at marismith.com. Video kit. And then I have my Go Live. I have my Go Live course. Free video gear list. And then where else do I have? You know what I have is on my YouTube channel, I have a really great video that goes into the real specifics for you. And I have a couple of really nifty freebies over there. Here it is. Cool. Let me share this. Of course, I'm going to get an ad right there because I have the ads turned on. Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to mute that volume and then we'll Skip the ad. YouTube forced ads. Well, I know some of you do YouTube Red, right? So here is, I'll just grab that link. Let me do this. Put it over to here. This is what I'm calling, my hair looks totally different there. That's okay. Well, it does to me anyway. But there, that's how long is that video? It's about 20-minute video. Totally free for you guys because I've got my video gear list spreadsheet. I've got really cool. It's not gated. Gear kits, Google Sheet, free and ungated. Then my Amazon shop. And then I've got a really cool streaming software chart, also ungated. And then I saw someone asking about Ecamm not for Macs, and that would probably be StreamYard would probably be one of your best choices. Okie dokie. Now then, where do I have my scenes? Back over here. So many things. My brain's running out of energy. It's time for to go get that cake. There you go. I'll pop that in there for you. Well, friends, what a joy to hang out. I wish I could hang out more. I think I've run out of steam, and I'm going to go and carry on with the rest of my plans. If I didn't get your hot seat today or your questions, I'll catch you another time. Best I can. And now I know I might just decide to keep using Restreamio, because it works like a charm. Today, I have been streaming live on my Facebook page at Murray Smith, the one with the blue check, and my personal profile, and my Social Scoop group, and my YouTube channel, one of them. I just have one main one. YouTube channel, and LinkedIn, and Twitter through Periscope. But I think I asked you guys this before, and somebody might have answered it. I'm going to have to see it elsewhere. Okay, I have to show you something. This is really fun. When it's your birthday, and you pull up Twitter, look what they do. They give you all those balloons flowing up your screen. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you, Twitter. I know you know my birthday. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, so anybody here that uses Restream, what's the dealio? How when I, on my dashboard to do the destination, the Twitter, to add the channel, was automatically, it says Periscope by Twitter. And yet, when I go over here, and then this is what it did, it made this tweet for me. It's gotten 0 response. It's weird. And it automatically puts it over to Periscope. When you get to Periscope, it says Periscope saying goodbye. Periscope is grateful to you for going live. Past public browsers will continue to keep the conversation going on Twitter. So what's the deal? Is Twitter doing their own Twitter live? And it's not Periscope now? And if so, then why hasn't Restream updated to integrate with the Twitter Live API? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. You've got to use RTMP. Interesting. For Twitter. Oh. So maybe, yeah, it's an API thing. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, friends. Party on. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. Tidies. Lovely to see you, friend. Wonderful day, an incredible year full of joy, love, health, and happiness. I'll take that. Thank you so much. We'll see you in class. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Wendy. Denise. Rob. Bear. Soph. Enjoy my cake. I sure will, Angela. Thanks for hanging out. Beautiful. Oh, Tim, that's good news. A Panasonic. That's a good camera. Beautiful. I can't wait to see it. That's going to be fun. Oh, are you kidding me, Sebastian? Twitter's going to do their version of Reels? TikToks? I mean, Fleets didn't take off, so why do they think that their version of Reels will take off? Whatever. They're all just copying each other. Oh, Alice, have you really measured with Reels and not a play scroll by considered? Yeah, I know what you mean. And the thing is, it's hard to trust these metrics because Instagram really wants to show that they're winning, hashtag winning, right? Yeah, that's right, Kristen. It's a carousel post by others starts in the second or third photo when I come across it. Yep, that's right. Anyway, all right, I could go on forever, but I'm running out of steam and I got to reserve some for the rest of my birthday. I love you all. It's been an absolute joy hanging out. I really can't wait to see who's going to win the Portal Plus and the 3 times $50 cash, which I'm going to draw Saturday at noon. Love to see you all in the FBOMM class if it's a fit for you, if you're looking to get more organic reach and results and revenue. Come on into the hashtag FBOM Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass with Mari. We start not till August 24th. However, the first lesson will be released next week. And then if you want to get the absolute best price, that's early bird ticket sale extended. Because it's my birthday today, we extended it through 24 hours till tomorrow, noon tomorrow. Okay, friends? So we'll see you in there if you're already in it. It's awesome. Can't wait to connect with you. Back over to my chat for a quick second. Come join us at... Oh, Lisa Duty. Hello, beautiful friend. Long time no see. Hey, sweetie. Are you still in Dallas? I'm sure you are. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Lee. Oh, you just guys are awesome. See, I can't leave you. I'm just totally addicted in a good way. A healthy addiction. Susan, I love it. I think I saw you coming through there. All right. Have a blessed rest of your day, afternoon, evening, morning, night, weekend, whatever it is. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be live on Social Media Examiner's page, and I might just hop back on and do another whirl part 2. We'll see what I have energy for. I love you. Good night. God bless. Take care. Thanks. Ciao.